Dear Governor Soludo, I have always resisted the urge to take you up on things you failed to do or did wrongly. I thought we should stand aside and watch, especially as I don't think taking advice is one of your greatest strengths. And therefore, by speaking up, I may even be blamed for your distractions. So I wanted Anambra to have a good feel. Let them feel your governance for the first half of your entire tenure. I believe now is the best time to hold you accountable by asking some basic questions. How have you fared your first 2 years? Especially when it comes to very important sectors like security, like economy, transportation including roads, education, health, all the human capital development indices, agriculture, and many more. How have you managed those very critical institutions that define us, like civil service, traditional institutions, religious institutions, trade unions, town unions, etc.? How have you improved on important cities like Onitsha, Obaru, Nnewi, Awka, Nkpor, Obosi, Ekwulobia, the Omambala axis? How have you fared in other important areas that will improve the lives of our youngsters, our women, like sports, technology, entertainment, tourism, etc.? I am certainly not impressed, and I believe I speak the mind of the Anambra, especially after conducting polls across the 21 local governments. When it comes to security, this is the very primary role of government and most important need of the Anambra. How do we end the killings, the kidnappings, the destruction of houses and palaces? In recent times, let me remind you, we witnessed this in Agwata, your home local government, in Orumba, in many parts of Ihiala, from Lilu to Mbosi to Osumoru to Iseke, in Nnewi South like Amichi and Opo, Nnewi North, etc. Go to the Anambra North, Obaru, Onitsha, go to Central, Awka, and many more places, and therefore ask, where is safe in Anambra? Where can you, the governor, go without your litany of security aids? We must tell ourselves the truth, and this is not to lament about the problem. It's also to point you in the right direction. We don't discuss security obviously in the open, but we had situations like this in the past. The P2B solved it. How did he achieve it? How did he engage the traditional institutions and security agencies in solving these problems? Go to Abia and ask Alex Oti how kidnappings have almost ended there. Learn what you need to do as a state, the people you need to bring together to solve the problems. How do you align also with other state governors within the Southeast region? And what do you need to do to earn more confidence and trust from the center? I don't want to say more than this for now. On economy, our young talents are migrating abroad, taking the Japa roads, and our businesses are also finding homes elsewhere, in Enugu, in Asaba, in Aba, forcing me to ask a pertinent question: why? What have you done to turn the tide and improve Anambra's competitiveness and make Anambra more attractive? You don't force people, you earn their confidence to be in Anambra State. How do we deal with poverty ravaging our state? How do we solve the power problem and create more embedded areas where we can deal with the issue of power generation and power distribution in situ in Anambra State, just like what Alex Oti is doing? How do we solve the security problems and end the thuggery we are facing here? Let's talk about the roads. While we acknowledge that this is an important area, and I believe little contribution has been made by you, but this is also the easiest thing for governments to do. But there's nothing unique about doing few kilometers of road. Today, we should assess governance not by roads alone, but more creative things that will enhance prosperity. We need to be sure that the cost of Soludo and Sons is not even higher than using a Julius Berger. Some of the roads you brag about have been 60% done by your predecessors, but you sure know how to take glory and swallow all the thank you, and it's all right. Acknowledge your predecessors for their role in what you are doing. I do not want this video to be too long, and therefore I'll be speaking on each of these important sectors separately, So please get ready to be held accountable. In the Anambra, let's hold our governor accountable. This is the duty we have as citizens. We should all be desperate, like me, to see our state become better. Let me end this by asking that you realize government isn't a family business, nor a one-man show. We need critical stakeholders to be part of critical decision making. You cannot know it all, no matter how much you think you know. You need to stay humble and learn to listen to other views, including the opposing ones. This is how you can improve on your human relationships, which is key to governing Anambra well. If you continue like this, you dare not ask for second term. How much more deserve it? We don't reward failure, not in Anambra State. Thank you.